BMG. So a little bit slightly different there. Both teams got their supports coming out at least.
Yeah, interesting. Looks like obviously BMG is looking for that aggressive dual middle to combat the Pebbles. Because with Rexar's lineup, Rexar basically needs the 2-2-1 at this point. You don't really send a Pebbles solo middle.
Yeah.
There is the possibility of dual-ending Puppet Master, as Puppet Master is pretty strong. But I guess we'll have to see with the picks.
Mm-hmm. Finishes off. You see the bands kind of popping up right here. The Glacius and a Keeper, Master of Arms, Sir Bensington. Keeper the Forest Band again. He's been kind of making more of a splash recently. Back on the
So yeah, BMG is allocating all their bands to Suicides since they already have theirs, and they're taking out all of Rexar's good options. I completely agree with that.
So throw out something like a Drunken Master here, maybe. Oh no, here's
already banned. It's already banned. Yeah, it's already banned. Possibly a Pharaoh here, possibly a Kraken ban. I would say those are the two main ones.
All right. Actually, Rexar is going to ban Pharaoh.
But they might ban Kraken, maybe.
Interesting. Why would they ban Pharaoh?
There's
no way BMG was going.
I don't know why they would do that. To be honest, that doesn't make much sense. Unless they thought they're going to run Engineer Pharaoh lane, which is a possibility, but there's no way I would see that happening.
Is there like an ultimate purpose for that? I don't think there is.
Yeah.
Pharaoh's a good hero, but usually you want him in that Suicide if possible. They ban a Pyromancer, actually. Huh.
Yeah, I can't say I didn't see those bans coming. Maybe there's some rationale behind it, but I don't really. I'd have to talk to the captains.
Yeah, well, like I'm looking at their plays, like heroes and stuff, and I don't see any really Pyromancer popping up, at least in the recent games.
How would they land it? Pyromancer Pebbles? I mean, that sounds all right, I guess. But...
Yeah, or maybe just a tri-lane setup as the Andromeda pickup.
I just don't know about the Andromeda pickup because, like, what are you going to do? Are you going to dueling that middle?
Mm-hmm.
Well, then Andromeda is just going to get picked off because his range is so low.
Yeah.
They're going to choose some aggressive dual mid with NG, that's for sure. Whatever it might be. And Andromeda's going to have a hard time laning against that.
Mm-hmm. Well, definitely makes for a very mobile-heavy game, and it seems like it's just the Sandia Specialist play style, of course. He's playing that secondary support and going to be playing that here. So here that fits him in that sense. You see a Luna being right-clicked for BMG, actually.
I want to see BMG choose some synergy with the Chronos. I mean, that's why you choose Chronos in the first place, to lock down a team, for 5 seconds. So choose something that can really, possibly AoE coming out here.
Yeah.
Choose something that can really punish that.
Well, is Hag still on the board? She is. The Wretched Hag here. Perhaps.
Yeah, that's an option. That is an option.
They love them. Their Hag. I was thinking Malik.
If they chose Hag, they would need. Actually, wait, no, that isn't an option because they already have their two solos in Bubbles and Chronos. They're gonna need. Yeah. They need either a jungler. I would say they need a jungler plus a like a dual mid hero.
You get Zephyr. Some Zephyr action.
For what? For dual mid?
Yeah,
it looks like they're going to go NG Flux middle.
Yeah.
Look for a jungler next.
Well, there you go. There's some AoE.
Yeah, definitely pull them all in. Is Tempest still on the board?
He is, yeah.
Yes. They might be looking for that.
Do something else. What else can you jungle? It's AoE presence. Legionnaire, obviously.
Solstice. Big Solstice ulti?
Yeah, you could do the Solstice. Plague Rider being right-clicked. That'd be fun.
I do not see that coming out. But
yeah, you could do
never know. Never know.
Yeah, the lanes.
Legion's looking for a suicide hero, or at least something that can solo.
Yeah.
Kraken's definitely not a bad option because while Cronus is so strong, he does have the tendency to sometimes ult his teammates. Just saying. Bramble. Okay.
Heyo.
That did not see that coming. Okay, so it looks like they're not going to be suiciding. I'm guessing they might be running a tri-lane or something with the Puppet Master.
Yeah.
Or possibly Pebbles. Possibly Puppet Master solo bottom, Bramble middle, tri-lane with the Pebbles. I actually kind of like the Bramble pick. You pop that W onto whoever gets initiated on by BMG.
Yeah.
And they take half the damage. not to mention his other spells.
Yeah, no, I will say this, Bramble. Oh, Riftwalker. What? So we're gonna see a Triland from them,
Wow.
or
Um,
I mean, they got Fuzi playing. Okay.
Man, I think they might be combating the tri-lane. I think that's
Yeah.
might be what it comes down to,
Huh.
which is interesting.
I was gonna say, kind of following up your Bramble though. The few times we've seen this hero, we have these he's kind of in this mix of like we've only seen him a couple, 2-3 times I can think of, like other competitors I've seen in big matches. Honestly, a lot of those heroes, it seems like they just don't really do well in the end, or maybe they have that one standard game. But he's always done like well. He seems like he's always just been a solid.
Yeah, I'm honestly a huge fan of Bramble. I've played him a lot in Team M. I think he's so powerful. He's just a little bit awkward to lane.
Yeah.
But he's so powerful as a counter initiation tool.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, the Ensnaring Shrubbery, just a fun name to say as well.
It is so powerful. I want to see him go QW, like max out his Q and W in this game.
Mm-hmm.
He's going to need that W maxed fairly soon, coming to the mid game.
Yeah.
So it looks like, okay, what are the lanes here? Handskin might get picked off. Okay, he places a ward, so he's going to dodge that aggression.
Oh, that's close. Oh, the wall!
Oh!
Beautiful wall right there. In comes a puppet solid.
live.
You do see Kronos. Yeah, the team support wasn't close enough, but damn.
So interesting, he got boots first.
Great attempt.
As you can see him up against the tree is really well played. Not only fogged Legion team, but made it so the puppet's hold didn't throw him back.
Yeah, there's a vote for remake. I think it was more of a joke remake, so.
Yeah, I wonder if they're gonna have the presence of mind to counter ward this lane ward here. They did see him run up, and like, why would an empath be sitting there otherwise?
Do they have a courier? Yeah, courier's coming up. The Rev Ward.
Is it? Oh, yep. So I think they have the presence of mind. So that is a win on their case.
Spot that out. So yeah, here comes the trial in, the aggressive trial in with the pebbles up here.
This is kind of weird.
Well, yeah, they do it with the pebbles instead of the puppet master.
Well, I think they do that because the puppet master is such a stronger laner bottom. A pebbles bottom would have a hard time against bubbles.
Very true, yeah.
But a trialing Kronos, I don't know. I'd rather just see them like, well...
Yeah, trialing Kronos, that is...
It doesn't sound very strong.
So you think with the flux it would just make a lot more sense?
Yeah, I do actually. That's a ton of slow, and he's tanky. I mean, Kronos is not going to die either, but
yeah,
I think it made a lot more sense with the
and that would have put Kronos versus Bramble mid, so...
That's a pretty even matchup.
Yeah. They go with the Kronos, definitely odd. And again, Riftwalkers with boots on top of that, so it's like, this is definitely better for Rexers, I would think.
This is, yeah, I completely agree with that. We see Rexers did miss the counter ward.
Oh yeah,
I see the reason for putting the counter ward here. This is probably the most common worded spot when there's aggro tri-lanes.
Yeah,
but. Possible initiation on Engineer.
Here we go. There's the pullback from Riftwalker trying to buy some time for Engineer. Even get a turn kill right here. Andromeda, yes, a final auto attack. She couldn't health potion in time. Red Rockstar seemed like he was just very slightly delayed. And now Kronos coming in with the slow. I don't know. Here we go with the slow from it. Riftwalker on top of the AoE at least. A cascading event. Still coming off cooldown. Doesn't have the mana for it. Pebbles throws out stalagmites in the background, and he will be fine when it's all said and done. But
Red Rexar could have definitely lived there. He used his health potion way late.
Yeah.
I know it's difficult timing sometimes, but I believe he could have lived. Pebbles threw out a stun way late. He was not near at all when that action was happening, which has been unfortunate, but you have to expect that. He's farming the lane. Bottoms, so one thing that's working, even though they lost first blood, one thing that's good about this tri-lane is it allows Puppet Master versus Bubble matchup. Puppet Master should do really well in this matchup.
Yeah. Yeah, so far, I mean, 9 and 9. Jeez, he is on top of that last hitting right here against a 4-2 bubble, so that definitely is standing out.
Yeah.
As far as
one thing about Bramble, I know it's a little bit in the future, but once he hits level 6, he has insane killing potential. I think he could kill a Flux when he hits level 6.
That Vine Wall, yeah.
It's really incredible actually if you play it correctly.
Yeah.
Basically, you come up with your Q and W, so they're super slowed and gonna get stunned, and then you throw it on your ulti right away.
You know something they have. They not only have that, but they also have the empath wall. There could be a lot of wall off potential here.
Yeah.
On this Legion side.
Sandwich some heroes in.
Yeah.
I guess.
Really do some good damage.
So yeah, as we see the resource tab. It's still relatively even, just because the lanes are working up. Well, I guess just because bottom lane is so in favor of Puppet Master. With that said, though, Bubbles is actually faring pretty well.
Yeah, 7-5, but again, Puppet Master 12-12 off the top lane. They are chasing big time. They really want to make a kill happen, but again, Riftwalker, especially with those boots, proven to be pretty effective here. Getting Hanskin some good distance and never being too
So
worried.
I would back up if I was Rexars. There's a massive creep wave.
Yeah.
Lane's gonna be pushing, lane's gonna be pushing massively, and they can get some farm when that happens. You don't have to risk it. I think they have to just understand that, like, okay, we lost first blood. This tri-lane's probably not going to happen in our favor, so let's just get what we can get.
I will say Pebbles, he's doing decent with the farm. He is 15-1 compared to Kronos, who's 11-0.
We see the two supports roaming middle, but they ran right past that ward on side. So, yeah, Flux is just going to gank bottom with that set, and this might be a kill. This is going to be really bad for Puppet Master.
There's a big chance. Puppet Master, he has no clue.
Yeah.
No
He's
wards,
dead.
no vision. He goes up, he realizes, oh, this was bad. He's going to put the Puppet show, but it doesn't matter. Hasted Flux, you're not getting away from that.
Man, like, the aggression from Legion, the roam, it forced Flux to move to bottom, which ended up in the kill, so you can almost say it was bad for them.
It sure was. Andromeda does have an invis rune in the meantime. See if they can maybe make something of this. And actually, Kronos not at the best spot. It does have time leap, of course, so they would need to get the perfect lockdown, but even with that.
There's no way they're going to kill Kronos.
Yeah. I mean, he just doesn't care. He just pushed way up here.
Actually, they might be able
He
to.
is committing big time, yeah.
They can kill him. They need to stun with Andro.
There we go. Will this be
dead.
successful?
Oh,
no!
God.
Rewind strong.
Was he really that tanky? He didn't even use his mana battery.
Yeah, rewind, man. It procced a little bit right there, at least.
I can't tell what it procced on, but
Yeah.
man, he had 660 HP. That's not that much. Jeez.
Oh, that's a big kill, though.
Turn kill. He didn't even use his ulti, so that's pretty good.
Rewind proccing a little bit right there, and he time leaps away again.
Oh, that's gross.
Or maybe that was a mana battery, to be fair. Maybe it was.
I think so, but he's just so innately tanky in the first place. I think Iron Shield needs a little bit of a nerf.
Yeah.
I know the Stout Shield got a nerf, but the Iron Shield, I think, was untouched.
I believe it. What? Maybe. I would have to look back at that. I think it might have got adjusted too, but yeah, I'm not 100% sure. Middle lane. They want a kill to happen here. Empath is here. We got the combo coming up. Bramble just hit level 6. There's a fine wall coming out. Flux in a lot of trouble right here. Another wall is going to come out, and Flux is going to fall. That's what I was talking about, man. Great timing, too. He was level 5 when Empath first ported in, and obviously they were timing for that. Pebbles, in the meantime, though, he does get picked off top lane. It's at least a response for BMG.
Yeah, I mean, that was great middle, but they're having a tough time top. One thing, I mean, Puppet Master still has his ulti, though, so if Bubbles missteps, he could get killed.
Yeah.
A lot of this game's going to be riding on the Bramble and the Puppet Master.
Riding on the Bramble. Again, he is level 6 now. The Ensnaring Shrubbery is a very strong tool. Did he go stats? Am I like misreading that? Yeah, he's 3-1 and 0-1.
On who?
On Bramble. Okay, no, he puts a point in the comment figure. There we go.
Okay.
Yeah.
I think that's fine what he did.
Waiting on it.
I do love the Ensnaring Shrubbery, though.
Yeah, it's fun to say and definitely a strong ability again. Top lane, you see again, the purple, or not purple Rexar, Little Rexar kind of peeking in right there. He turns around with the slime until Riftwalker gets walled off, but Bubbles is here. Kevfield coming in. Kronos time leaping in as well. Down goes one. And Andromeda right there, making a second one in an Empath. Actually, Kronos not taking a lot of damage from the Voodoo Puppet. He will fall. No rewind procs right there, he says. And down goes Kronos. So a 2 for 2. That was in favor of
That was actually a
Rexars.
really massive teleport from Puppet. Not only did he get the turn kill on Kronos, but he saved Pebbles in doing so. Really good movement from him. I would almost like to see them, like, well, maybe like lane Pebbles bottom at this point and just kind of like send Puppet Master top and try to keep lane control or something. Of course, he would be susceptible to ganks. But I mean, I think it's like top lane is going to be really tough.
Look at this, man.
Yeah.
Flux just can't get away. Oh, I love it.
That's Bramble, man. He's crazy.
And Empath. The double wall. It's
Yeah,
just,
the double wall. How do you... Man.
clearly there was that synergy planned with that pickup, so.
Well, I mean, gosh, the reason a lot of teams don't draft Bramble is because he's like somewhat difficult to lane. I mean, you kind of have to throw him like solo middle, I feel like. But
He's
once you
done
get
well
out
here.
of laning phase, he's ridiculous.
Yeah. Oh, nice wall off again from Empath, actually. Bubbles able to go through it, but not so much for Engineer. Will this be enough damage? Yes, it will. It looks like actually the courier also taking some good damage. Bubbles is here again. He doesn't have a couple. There's a Chronosphere, though. Empath did not get caught inside. In comes the cascading event. They did get the one onto Andromeda. Riftwalker kind of going in here with the haste rune. Trying to assist with some auto attack. Shell Servant snipes on a Pebbles perfectly. What a port right there from Jonas Fan. The hero blocking comes out. He chucks him away the stalagmites, but it doesn't matter. Beautiful Shell Surf from Bubbles coming out right there. Now Purple Rexar and Puppet Master. He wants to maybe turn around, but it would be way too risky right there. So that'll be the end of that. But obviously well in favor of BMG. But I mean overall, this GPM, man, it's not a whole lot going around here this game.
Yeah, there's not. I mean, that's kind of what happens a lot of times in tri-lanes. There's not too much creep killing, a lot of hero killing, rather.
Yeah.
But yeah, that was huge plays by Jonas. Great blocking. As we see Hellborn just stack in their jungle, I guess. I mean, I think they're gonna be playing Kronos as that carry, which is kind of interesting.
Yeah.
I know he's talked about is better played in kind of the initiator role.
Well, that's what I was going to get at. I mean, do you still go your Resto Stone, or do you actually go more of a carry kind of build?
I mean, I kind of still like Resto Stone, but I guess it's going to kind of come down to how good his team is doing.
Yeah.
If they even have the damage to follow up and kill, Legion. Because Resto Stone still does damage. I mean, I forgot how much damage. Let's see here. Plus 42 damage and a 10 tag speed. It's not like the worst defensive item.
Yeah.
It's not like you're totally gimping yourself.
Yeah, no, it's definitely got some good damages.
So I don't, maybe not first item, but like I think that's a possibility still.
Oh yeah, definitely is a later one. So it's gonna be curious to see what he goes first. Obviously he goes to Steam Boots, not surprising, but where he goes from there? Oh, Pebbles, yeah,
Yeah.
that was close. If he walked up there, he was definitely dead in the end. So good decision on his part to not go on the uphill blindly. Bramble's level 8 now. Again, he's actually leveling up that combat vigor over the ensnaring jump. We just got the 1 point into it. And you look at what that would do. It makes it last a little longer, and it increases the slow. But as far as the heal, it's still the same.
So, okay. Does Bramble... This is not something... You never see Bramble, but does Bramble ulti still work in Chronos ulti? I would believe it doesn't.
I don't think it does.
Right?
I think, like Polywog Wards and Bramble ulti, I don't think they do.
So that's something to think about.
Oh, top lane. There we go. Cat's going to give it on a Pebbles. Chronosphere coming in. There is a TP, though. Massive TPs. In fact, they're going to turn this around at least on a Riftwalker. But Kronos was able to get away at least for the sake of BMG. But, yeah, BMG getting very aggressive there. Not enough quick damage for the kill, though.
Some really good walls coming out from Insania. He knows his angles.
Oh, yeah. Yeah, he is definitely on the ball with those.
Possible kill on bottom if I think if Puppet Master places right. He definitely has the damage. I think he could have gone right there and W'd Bubbles.
Nope.
I feel like he could have gone.
Yeah.
This is ulti.
Yeah, he had a Whiplash ready to go, too, so...
I gotta disagree with that. 650 HP on Bubbles. Now he's gonna get turned on.
Double damage Bubbles. There comes a Kelpit. He puts the Puppet Choke on for the TP. It ain't gonna be close. That was an easy counter kill. So yeah, not only does that not get the kill, but that backfires in the end. And then at the top lane, you do see the dive onto Red Rexar, the Andromeda right there, to get the kill.
So Pebbles, I thought Pebbles has had a really rough game so far, but he actually is closing in on his portal key 1,000 away.
Yeah.
That's a pretty big deal.
He's getting in there. Still,
yeah. Puppet Master's not doing quite as good as I thought he was going to be doing.
Yeah, again, the GPM overall this game, it's just, we're barely struggling to be over 300 gold per minute for anyone.
Right. Yeah. Guess we got 200 BMG, but like barely,
yeah,
basically at 300.
So it's not a whole lot of that. So when you put it into perspective against everyone else, the 276 isn't too bad. But
I would like to see someone on Legion just forget top lane and start jungling on someone. There we go. As we see Puppet start jungling, because they literally haven't stacked or touched their jungle this entire game yet, and that's I think that's kind of an oversight.
Yeah.
as we see Hellborn keep on pulling with their supports and getting that golden experience on those guys.
It seems like this has been a little more popular recently too. The first item Assassin Shroud on Puppet Master. We're used to seeing the Whispering Helmet from the past, and even lately since we've seen the Puppet. But like I said, more recently it seems like the Assassin Shroud first.
I like it. I mean, you can say like, well, that's not a farming item, but it is. I mean, Puppet Master just farms like crazy no matter what, and it's damage and stuff. It's not like you're not farming well with it.
Yeah.
I think it's fine in most cases. Like, it's really aggressive. You can get easy pickoffs with it. If you go Whispering Helm first, by the time you get Assassin Shroud, it's kind of like lost its ability to get pickoffs, I guess, a little bit.
Oh yeah, no, that's true. Yeah, you see Puppet Master here again. He's having a little bit of assistance from Andromeda, but cleaning up these stacks here. So as you're mentioning, they are making use of that now.
Andromeda is level 6, and I guess I maybe see that the Andromeda pick up a little more now, like their reasoning. It's to swap out whoever's Chronos ulted, namely their hard carry. Yeah. Basically, they're kind of putting all their marbles in the Puppet Master, and they have a bunch of counter initiation in the Bramble, Snaring Shrubbery, and the Andromeda swap and whatnot to get him out of that Chronosphere.
Now, Pebbles, so he is getting close to that portal key, but he only has the Steam Boots. He does have 3 minor totems, but it's not like he went the power supply first or anything like that. So, but
yeah, I think that's totally fine. I mean, I think most Pebbles kind of skip that route. That's kind of a Sweat of Melons thing.
It's true.
I think Sweat of Melons did it because they would often like just start the aggression at like 13 minutes in, 12 minutes in, where it's really beneficial. As we see middle, like Jonah, this is Invis. Easy pickoff on Andromeda if they wanted to go.
Oh yeah, there you go. The quick damage. Shellsurf missed. The damage part missed, but
this might be a turnaround.
Yeah.
We'll see.
He doesn't have that Shellsurf, of course. He's going to go for the TP. Do they have anything to stop it? The stun, yes, it gets off right there. The Bramble puke, and it is enough for the kill. Kronos comes with a big Chronosphere. It hits all 3 heroes, but I don't know if the damage fall is going to be enough for Willet. There's the Flux Discharge right there. Pull them back in. Puppet Master goes down. Pebble's going to end up falling. The energy field a little late, but it might not matter. Entangling Finewell throwing down. Not going to block them off, though. Does do a little bit of slow. You look at the wall off from Empath. Again, kind of at that angle. There is Andromeda resurrecting, though. She ports in. And I think BMG is like, okay, we're fine.
That was really good Chronosphere. Really, I was seeing pickoff on. Yeah, okay.
Yep.
But yeah, I mean, that's really good that the Chronosphere hit Bramble. Otherwise, he would have W'd Puppet Master, and Puppet Master probably would have lived, honestly.
Yeah. Yeah, that was a chance for a turnaround, but obviously, again, good execution on BMG's part, and like I said, a big Chronosphere from Muzi.
Game's been pretty even in resources up until the last couple of minutes, and you see BMG really swinging ahead now. Yep. They just took Legion's triple Ancients, which is a real bummer.
Oh, yeah.
Just they leave that little crappy one behind.
They're like, here, have this. Yep, that's got to be hurt. And again, kind of similar to last game a little bit later on, but actually, Riftwalker. Bramble's going to get the kill, throws the taunt up.
I guess he was waiting around for the rune or something, but yeah, he got cut out. This is a really interesting lane ward top. Not that it has a huge play in the game, but look at that. It's kind of...
Oh, wow.
Never seen that before.
Really off to the side. Does not expect that to get countered.
No.
Yeah, it's like at this point, it's like they're doing a whole lot right now. Not really, but I mean, they have a portal key Pebbles now. Assassin Shroud is going to be coming on Puppet Master shortly here, so they're definitely not out of it yet. But again, it is similar to last game a little bit later on, but where we talked about BMG, they got the momentum early on. They won a big fight, and it kind of snowballed from there. We'll see if Rexars can not let that happen this game.
Yeah, I just would really like to see Puppet Master in a better spot right now. I mean, he has a full jungle to work with. He was in a really good matchup bottom. I know he was ganked a few times, but yeah, he's just not taking off.
Bubbles, literally just enough life right there to save from Pebbles killing him. It was a full combo. He got 2 auto attacks off, and he had, I think, like 10 life left after the fact. So
did you see their chase on Impact? Yep. They missed uphill twice. Where they would have got the kill.
A little bit of back and forth there between the teams, I guess.
Yeah.
As far as missing opportunities in the end. So, but yeah, that's something to keep in mind too. We saw the last fight. But again, this is also a BMG team makeup that you wanted AoE synergy, man. Not only did they go the Flux, but obviously they had the Engineer ready, and then Riftwalker to finish it off. I mean, that wormhole, you cannot discount that ability.
Man, Riftwalker's... I always feel like Riftwalker has a lot of... he owns in the games he's in.
Another
Not
one of those
always
cases,
wins,
yeah.
but yeah.
Yeah, the cascading event also just obviously great assistance for this team, so it definitely made sense with the pickup. Here we go, the Bramble says, I'm going YOLO, baby. Goes in with the entangling firewall. In comes the energy field discharge, already used by Flux. Bramble now taking some good damage, so in comes the wormhole. There's the Chronosphere on top. Puppet Master going to disintegrate, and pretty much the whole Legion team will follow suit. Pebbles, he does go down. No kills for Rexstars. BMG cleans up, and now they've taken off.
Yep. I mean, Legion really needs their BKBs and whatnot to combat this team fight from Hellborn, and they're not anywhere close to that.
Yeah, BMG's in a pretty total control spot here.
I do like what they did with the Flux. I like that pickup. And I actually like the Riftwalker pickup too. I think it's kind of unorthodox, obviously, but man, it's working out.
Oh yeah, the AoE synergy has been plentiful here for our BMG, for Bad Monkey Gaming. So yeah, that fight right there really showed the wombo combo potential of what they can do if it all kind of starts to line up right there. And I also think, you know, Rexstar's got a little greedy themselves at the same time. The Bramble dive, I mean, he went in pretty early.
Yeah, I think Bramble needs to start playing a little more defensive. He needs to be kind of counter-initiating rather than initiating. Sitting behind Puppet Master, I'm not sure if it's really going to matter at this point, but I mean that's why they drafted Bramble, and I think they need to play it that way.
Yeah, again, Puppet Master, he just finished an Assassin Shroud.
Yeah.
19 minutes in, and that was his first item really after the Steam Boot, so a lot later than he would have liked. Obviously, Pebbles hasn't really been able to make much of really anything of that portal key just yet. They are going to go for it here. Invis Rune with Empath inside. I mean, this is your best chance. Can I get Chronos? Oh, here we go. Rewinds. What are the rewinds going to be like? What are the rewinds going to be like? Okay.
Oh, top. Oh, top. I thought you were talking about middle.
Yeah,
I thought
no.
Flux was Chronos. Okay. That's a big pick off.
Yeah.
As we see Flux all for vision, Empath's definitely going down. Yeah. Pebbles needs to get out. Pebbles needs to get out.
Why is he going in? Yeah. Obviously, he couldn't see what we could see, but you're going into the Hellborn base right there, the jungle at least. His team finally gets here, but it's so late. In comes the Tingling Firewall, though. Bubbles actually taking some good damage. Voodoo Puppet's out. He will get killed in the process, and it blocks out the rest of his teammates. So at least they're able to get one kill here, but guess what? He already, oh no, he didn't buy back, but here comes Kronos, the Chronosphere once again. He swaps out Puppet Master at least. Does Andromeda try to save him, but again, it's his team's just getting cleaned up.
That was a gorgeous Chronosphere, like right on the edge where he didn't get Flux, but he got Bramble. As we see, Flux is manning up. Let's turn around and whiplash him.
He wants him to.
Whiplash? I know he does.
I think Puppet Master knows that. Oh, well, okay, there we go. He gets it, but at what cost?
The reason I said that is because he was going down no matter what.
Yeah.
There's a Chronosphere behind him with dust. I mean, Chronosphere. There's a Chronos behind him with dust, yes.
Well, he got the kill first at least, but yeah, obviously.
I'm looking back, way to early game, and I think Limp ganked bottom because he has the presence of mind that like bottom didn't have any wards to spot that because they had the aggro tri-lane and they use all their wards top. So I think that presence of mind in the early game really set Puppet behind, and that's kind of set the speed of the game in a sense.
Oh, you know, having a haster definitely helped as well, obviously, but
of course.
yeah, most certainly, presence of mind coming and kicking in right there. You see at the top lane, little Rexar, he thought he had a kill. He definitely did not have a kill. He was going for Kronos.
Yeah.
Did not work out. They're in that complete desperation mode. They're just trying to get anything they can. Obviously, it's just backfiring though, and they're going to pause the game here. Here come the G's.
I think that was probably the wrong vote.
Maybe that, yeah. I think they meant to concede vote, so misclick. They want to remake.
Yeah, I mean, BMG's team fight synergy is just almost perfect. Not to mention their team lineup is, you know, obviously centered around the team fight.
Yeah. Yeah, no, BMG, as you said, a little bit unorthodox, but hey.
Huge ult by Bramble, though.
That is, I mean, okay, they're going to get a couple of kills right here, but Bubbles, and here comes Flux. The whole fake CC strat coming out from Rexar is trying to maybe get a couple of lucky kills in there, but
huge Bramble ulti, but I think that's a case of it's just over.
Oh yeah, it's been over.
It's
for a little bit here.
As we see.
Ever since that Wombo Combo middle came out,
Yeah.
they went up by like 10,000 plus golden experience.
I like it, man. BMG, you know, unorthodox picks, but man, they had a plan and it's worked out. It's nice to see that, you know, there's actual thinking going on, not just okay, let's choose overpowered heroes. Okay.
Oh, I love it.
Yeah, that was so you got styled on right there.
Yep. Oh, who's gonna win this? Who's gonna Bubbles assists at the last second? What happened to the 1v1? No wonder Mickey beat Mickey. That doesn't make sense. Oh, Mickey beat Limp is what he meant to say, yeah.
Okay,
The trash talk. The trash talk.
Coming out.
That's what they do. How's another series going? There is actually another series happening right now.
Is
it is
there?
the CiC versus Reason, yeah.
Ooh.
It looks like the game 1 is over. They're actually starting game number 2 right here. I just
Maybe you
want to
jump into that?
Yeah, I would love
No
to.
offense to this game, but
Yeah. Okay, so CiC is up 1-0 there. They're at the hero selective game 2, so.
okay. Well, I don't have the. I would need the.
Yes, let me actually get that for you real quickly. So I'll just do that here, and then we can jump into that one. Miesty, it's M-I-E-S-T-Y, isn't it?
Yeah.
Yeah, I always get that confused.
Oh, I'm sorry. Did I
I feel like everyone does. I don't know why, but maybe it's just kind of.
Just a thing. Alright, so Miesty, there we go. Okay. So you should have it if you relog, that is. What's going on here? Are they desync? The BM's just all over the place this game. Okay,
Oh, listen here. I don't think I have yet. I'm gonna like.
You would have to
guess I'll-
relog.
Oh, like, well, I did relog. I put Han.
Oh, you did? Okay. I like just went through. So
Oh, okay.
relog again. They'll show up.
Well, Reason versus CiC. Who won
Yes.
game 1?
CiC won game 1. It's about a 25-minute game, it looked like.
I mean, Reason's been looking pretty good, and they have momentum. Obviously,
Yeah.
they lost game 1, but I mean, I'm hoping for a good game too.
Oh, yeah. Just double checking right here. Are they still a hero select? Yeah, they're still a hero select. Until they get into the game, we can. Actually, maybe we should just jump into that one. Do you have it yet?
No.
What is your? Is
It's Miesty, bro? Like, what do you mean?
Miesty Bro? Okay, that's probably.
Oh, did you just type
I just
Miesty?
did Miesty, yeah. Oops. Who the hell's
all good.
Miesty then?
That's me, but that's like an ancient
That's
account.
another
right?
account.
I
Okay,
haven't- yeah.
that's why. I was like, I thought that was you. All right, well, let me change that then real quickly. M-I-E, Bro, B-R-O. Okay,
BRO, yeah. Bro.
Bro. All right, here we go. All right, now you should have it. So good luck here.
All right, I'll relog. Let's see here. All right, I'm not seeing it, but I'll restart Han and see it.
Yeah, maybe just restart on here. M-I-E-S-T-Y-B-R-O. Sounds right.
That is right.
Should be your account. Oh, well, middle lane, big fight. Okay, they take out Flux, but I don't think
Oh,
it's
you're
gonna
still
matter.
watching?
Yeah, I'm still in the BMG Reason game here, or no, Rexstar's game. Yeah, I've kind of just been. They're only at the hero select still for the other series, so it's not like missing action.
Oh, okay. All right, well, yeah, I'm at. I got it now. Cool.
You got it?
Awesome.
Okay, cool. Looks like they might actually concede here, though. Okay, there we go. So, there we go. Good finish there. Kind of. Just fun action. But obviously, BMG does come through. They take a 2